sleeping valleys where the silver waters gleam, rested one forgotten shoreline, quiet as a gentle dream. Tiny lanterns line the pier, waiting for the fall of night, holding little flames of longing, ready to become the light. Travelers arrived in silence, carrying invisible weight. Some held letters never spoken, some had learned the cost of weight. At the end of weathered timber, Mira welcomed every soul with a smile that needed nothing but a heart prepared to let go. She whispered, "Place your hope upon the water, leave what sorrow cannot keep. The lake remembers every promise, even those too deep to speak. No burden lasts forever, no tear belongs to time. The quiet lake is listening without a single sign. The lanterns beyond the lake, floating toward the skies, every little flame becoming stars before our eyes. The lanterns beyond the lake, carried by the breeze, every heart released another moment into peace. Father held a lantern made from folded maple leaves. Inside glowed a silent blessing only heaven could receive. An old woman kissed the paper before setting hope adrift, watching every gentle ripple carry love beyond the mist. Golden circles crossed the water like forgotten lullabies. Every wave became a mirror for tomorrow's sunrise. The water keeps no judgment, it simply lets things flow. Some journeys start the moment we loosen what we hold. The lanterns beyond the lake shimmer through the blue, every hidden prayer returning brighter than we knew. The lanterns beyond the lake, lighting every shore, every act of quiet courage opens one light more. Then one child held an empty lantern without a single flame. Mira knelt beside the little hands and gently asked the name. I came with nothing left to offer. The child looked toward the night. Mira smiled and lit the lantern with kindness, not with fire, but with light. The lanterns beyond the lake, now I finally know hope is never lost forever, it simply learns to glow. The lanterns beyond the lake, rising one by one, every soul that chooses mercy becomes another sun. The lanterns beyond the lake, shining endlessly because the brightest stars are born. The moment we release what keeps our hearts from being free. Morning brushed the quiet water, the lanterns were nowhere in sight. above the lake. New stars were waiting, smiling through the morning light. The shoreline welcomed evening as the sky turned shades of blue. Lanterns rested by the water, waiting for a heart to move. Gentle ripples held the silence, like a promise yet to rise. Every little flame was dreaming of becoming part of the skies. I carried one small lantern folded from forgotten days. Inside lived old conversations lost within a quiet haze. Names I never dared to whisper, words that never reach goodbye. Tiny pieces of my yesterdays still beneath an open sky. Mira smiled beside the water without asking where I'd been. She simply pointed toward the lake and let the night begin. Some memories are treasures, some are meant to flow. The heart grows lighter when it learns to let them go. One light for yesterday, floating through the night, carrying every silent tear into gentle light. One light for yesterday, drifting calm and free. Every farewell I once feared set another part of me free. The lantern kissed the quiet water, leaving circles made of gold. Every ripple slowly gathered stories I no longer held. I watched reflections change their colors as the moon embraced the lake. Every sorrow lost its shadow with each peaceful wave it made. Neither one was ever lonely, though no two were quite the same. The stars leaned low above the water, listening without a sound. The night became a faithful friend, where healing could be found. Yesterday was not forgotten, it simply changed its place. From something heavy in my hands to something filled with grace. One light for yesterday, now I understand. Love was never left behind, it simply changed my hands. One light for yesterday, rising with the dawn. Every memory wrapped in kindness quietly lives on. One light for yesterday, shining far away, because the heart remembers best what it finally learns to bless and gently give away. Touch the silent water, The lantern was gone from sight, yet somewhere above the waking world, one new star burned softly for the night. Moonlight rested on the shoreline like a blanket woven slow. Silver ripples kissed the pebbles where forgotten rivers flow. Not a voice disturbed the stillness, not a footprint marked the sand. Only quiet waves were writing gentle stories by my hands. I arrived with heavy footsteps, carrying an unseen weight. Every dream I left unfinished, every heart that learned too late. The water never asked a question, never searched for who was wrong. It embraced each silent echo like it had all along. Mira watched the drifting lanterns without trying to explain. Some truths bloom inside the silence long before they earn a name. The quiet keeps the answers no words could ever say. Some healing starts the moment we stop pushing it away. The silent shore, holding every tide, every hidden piece of sorrow found a place to hide. The silent shore, calm beneath the skies, every lonely heart discovered peace without disguise. Tiny lanterns cross the water like slow fireflies afloat. Each one held a whispered promise, folded in a paper boat. The lake reflected constellations, blending heaven with the sea, till I couldn't tell the difference between the stars and me. Then I laid my trembling shadow where the waves embraced the land. When the water touched my footprints, they slowly left the sand. The deepest kind of mercy needs neither sound nor flame. It softly changes everything without demanding praise. The silent shore, where forgiveness grows, every fragile hope forgotten found another rose. The silent shore, gentle as the rain, every soul that chooses kindness learns to bloom again. Mira drew a simple circle upon the silver shore. The lake will keep your yesterdays, you don't need them anymore. The breeze carried her last whisper across the quiet blue. Not every chapter must be carried, some were only meant to guide you through. The silent shore, now I finally know, even silent waters carry seeds that gently grow. The silent shore, shining with the dawn. Every burden left in kindness helped my heart move on. The silent shore forever calls my name, because the calmest places teach us how to lose our fear without ever losing love. Morning painted every ripple with ribbons made of gold. The shore remained in silence, yet somehow it had told me everything. Evening gathered by the water, wearing robes of sapphire blue. Paper lanterns kissed the shoreline, waiting for a wish come true. On the pier lay folded letters, bound with simple linen thread. Every page held quiet heartbeats, every line a tear once shed. I unfolded faded pages written by a younger soul, filled with dreams that feared tomorrow, yet believed they'd still be whole. There were names I never answered, promises I couldn't keep, little pieces of my spirit hidden where the waves run deep. Mira placed an empty lantern near the edge of gentle tides. You don't have to burn the letters, let the water be their guide. Some words are not forgotten, they simply change their shore. The heart grows wide enough to carry them no more. Letters across the water, sailing through the night. Every sentence once unfinished found a softer light. Letters across the water, floating peacefully. Every truth I couldn't whisper set my spirit free. The lantern drifted ever farther while the paper slowly swayed. Moonlight turned the quiet ripples into silver serenades. I watched the ink dissolve like petals, neither hurried nor afraid. Every memory became lighter with each circle that it made. Across the lake another lantern answered with a distant flame. Though we never knew each other, hope had spoken just the same. The waves collect our stories without a word or claim, returning only wisdom and never any blame. Letters across the water, crossing silent streams. Every page became a feather carried by my dreams. Letters across the water, glowing far away. Every goodbye wrapped in kindness welcomed a new day. The stars lean down like listeners above the truest letters reach their home, not by hands, but by open skies. Letters across the water, now I understand. Love is never measured by the things we could not mend. Letters across the water, shining crystal bright, every word released with mercy finds another light. Letters across the water, forever drifting free, for every heart that learns forgiveness writes tomorrow more beautifully than yesterday could ever be. Morning touched the silent lake, the letters were no more. Yet somewhere beyond the sunrise, their stories lived forever on another shore. Moonlight rested on the water like a ribbon made of glass. Every ripple held a secret from the stories drifting past. Lanterns floated slow together, painting circles in the blue. Every shimmering reflection felt both distant and brand new. I knelt beside the quiet shoreline, searching for my face below. But the lake revealed a stranger, someone I had yet to know. Not the child who feared tomorrow, nor the soul that walked away. Only someone learning gently how to welcome every day. Mira stood beyond the willow, watching silver currents flow. She whispered, waters heal by showing what your heart already knows. The clearest reflections are never born from sight. They blossom in the places where love outgrows the night. Where reflections heal, the water softly knows every silent wound unfolding like a winter rose. Where reflections heal, hope begins to rise. Every hidden piece of courage shines before our eyes. One old fisherman arrived there, holding nothing but a shell. He released it to the water without a single farewell. Tiny waves embraced the shoreline like old friends returning home. Even empty hands discovered they were never left alone. Clouds became bright silver mirrors, holding dawn inside their glow. Every passing breeze reminded some good things arrive so slow. No mirror asked perfection, no river keeps the blame. Healing starts the moment we stop repeating pain. Where reflections heal, every heart can see the light we thought was missing sea. The water caught the tiny flame until the night grew bright, and every trembling reflection became its own small light. Where reflections heal, now I understand. Peace is never waiting in some distant land. Where reflections heal, morning softly grows. Every soul that chooses mercy finds the path it knows. Where reflections heal, forever shining through. The clearest lake will always show. The strongest light was quietly growing inside you. The sunrise touched the silent shore. The lantern slipped from view, yet every wave kept whispering, you were always more beautiful than the fear you carried through. Evening wrapped the peaceful waters with a veil of sapphire light. One by one the lanterns awakened, greeting softly to the night. Gentle ripples held their shimmer like a sky beneath the sea. Every flame became a heartbeat, calling quiet souls to see. People gathered by the shoreline, holding hopes within their hands, not with voices full of sorrow, but with hearts that understand. Some released a dream forgotten, some released a silent fear. Others sent a word of gratitude to someone once held dear. No one asked another story, no one searched for reasons why. Only little lights kept drifting toward the open, endless sky. A single flame is gentle, together they become a river made of courage, brighter than the sun. 1,000 quiet lights floating side by side. Every little spark of kindness became the evening tide. 1,000 quiet lights glowing on the blue. Every hopeful soul discovered morning shining through. Children watched with smiling faces as the lake embraced each glow. Tiny circles crossed the water, moving peaceful, soft and slow. An old couple held one lantern without speaking any word. Still the silence between their hands was the sweetest song I've heard. Far beyond the sleeping mountains, stars leaned closer from above, as if heaven bowed in wonder to the quiet strength of love. The brightest constellations are never born alone. They gather little lights until the night carried lasting peace. 1,000 quiet lights shining far away. Every heart that chose forgiveness found a brighter day. Mira lifted one last lantern without a single name. It belongs to every traveler who never truly came. She placed it on the silent water, the smallest flame of all. Yet every other lantern turned to answer its quiet call. 1,000 quiet lights. Now I finally know hope was never meant to blossom all by one alone. 1,000 quiet lights living in each soul. Every hand that shares compassion makes another whole. 1,000 quiet lights forever softly shine, because the smallest light can change the darkest night when it chooses to stand beside another light. The dawn arrived so gently, the lake became the sky, and every lantern still remembered how to shine without goodbye. Goodbye. Twilight wrapped the quiet waters in a veil of sapphire light. Lanterns gathered near the shoreline, greeting softly to the night. Every breeze became a whisper, every ripple held a glow. Heaven leaned upon the lake like a friend the waves would know. No one noticed at the beginning how the stars had changed their place. They appeared a little nearer, casting warmth on every face. Children pointed toward the heavens, laughing with delighted eyes. Tiny constellations shimmered lower than the mountain skies. Mira smiled beside the water, holding silence like a song. Hope has never lived above you, it has walked with you all along. The sky comes a little closer when fear begins to fade. The brightest roads appear where quiet faith is made. When the stars came closer, heaven touched the lake. Every little lantern floating made the darkness break. When every lonely heart discovered light was always by its side. One old traveler raised a lantern toward the peaceful silver air. Then a falling star descended like an answer to a prayer. Neither spoke a single sentence, neither needed to explain. Some encounters bloom forever without calling out a name. Golden circles cross the water, meeting moonlight hand in hand. Every reflection whispered softly, "You were loved just as you stand." No distance lasts forever between the earth and sky. Love builds unseen bridges where silent spirits fly. When the stars came closer, every dream took flight. Every hidden wish awakened in the gentle night. When the stars came closer, hope became the breeze. Every soul that chose compassion found a deeper peace. The lake reflected galaxies like flowers made of fire. The stars bow low in gratitude to every true desire. Mira closed her quiet lantern, then looked beyond the blue. The heavens never moved, they simply waited for you. When the stars came closer, now I understand. The universe grows brighter with one forgiving hand. When the stars came closer, morning could not hide. Every light we freely offer still continue to shine. When the stars came closer, forever I will know. The stars were never distant, they were waiting for our hearts to become bright enough to recognize their glow. Dawn awakened on the water, the lanterns drifted from sight. Yet every heart that crossed the lake carried a little piece of heaven home. holding on to fading light. Gentle ripples cross the shoreline like a promise yet to be. Every wave embraced the silence with unspoken dignity. The crowd had slowly disappeared, their wishes carried far away. Only Mira stayed beside me where the quiet waters lay. In my hands one lantern trembled, still untouched by wind or tide, filled with every hidden burden I had always kept inside. There were dreams I never followed, there were names I couldn't blame, only echoes asking softly if forgiveness knew my name. The hardest light to carry is the one we keep within. Morning waits for open hearts to gently let it in. The last lantern before dawn, floating all alone, carrying the weight of yesterday until it found a home. The last lantern before dawn, glowing calm and free, taking every silent shadow far beyond the sea. I released the fragile lantern without looking back again, watching little circles widen across the sleeping plain. Moonlight wrapped the drifting paper like a blessing dressed in white. Even darkness stepped aside to welcome one more light. Far beyond the silver water, every lantern formed a stream, flowing toward the edge of heaven like the ending of a dream. Some goodbyes are gentle, some farewells set free. The brightest road ahead begins with quiet mercy. The last lantern before dawn rose beyond the blue. Every tear I left behind became a drop of dew. The last lantern before dawn sailed into the sky, leaving only peaceful echoes where old sorrows used to lie. Mira lifted empty hands and smiled into the breeze. The lake accepts what love releases, it never asks you to forget. It simply turns your heaviest nights into the strength you'll carry next. The eastern sky grew brighter, the stars prepared to rest, yet one small lantern kept ascending toward the light. It knew the best. The last lantern before dawn, now I clearly see, nothing given up with kindness is ever lost to me. The last lantern before dawn welcomed morning's grace. Every hope I set upon the lake still shines somewhere in this place. The last lantern before dawn forever lights the way for every ending wrapped in love becomes the first light of another beautiful day. Sunrise touched the silent water, the lantern disappeared, but high above the waking world, one newborn star began to shine. To shine. The waters welcome morning slowly, Mr. Rose and silver streams. Every lantern left the shoreline like the ending of a dream. Quiet echoes crossed the distance where the moon had kissed the tide, leaving only gentle ripples with the dawn they could not hide. I looked upward through the stillness, wondering where the lights had gone. Every flame we set adrift had quietly journeyed on. Then above the waking mountains, something shimmered into view. Newborn stars adorn the heavens, brighter than the morning dew. Every light held someone's courage, every glow a heart set free. Every constellation whispered, we remember who you used to be. The sky forgets no kindness, no hope is ever small. The love we choose to offer outlives us all. The sky remembered us higher than the blue. Every lantern we surrendered became a brighter view. The sky remembered us calling from above. Every silent act of mercy turned into endless love. Children pointed toward the heavens, smiling with awakened eyes. Though they never knew the stories, they could feel the quiet light. An old traveler closed his journal, placed it gently on the shore, knowing every page he'd carried needed nothing anymore. Mira watched the growing daylight without pride or grand farewell. She believed the truest miracles never need a tale to tell. The brightest constellations are woven thread by thread from every hopeful promise the human spirit said. The sky remembered us, shining calm and clear. Every heart that chose forgiveness found tomorrow near. The sky remembered us, living in the dawn. Every dream released with courage still keeps glowing on. The lake became a mirror, reflecting skies above. No borders stood between them, only light and love. Mira softly raised her eyes and whispered to the breeze, the heavens keep the moments that set our spirits free. The sky remembered us, now I understand. Nothing given with compassion ever leaves our hands. The sky remembered us, bright beyond the years. Every gentle soul becomes a star that reappears. The sky remembered us, forever shining through, because the sky and back to you. The sun climbed over quiet waters, the stars faded from view. Yet deep inside the morning, the heavens still remembered every light we ever knew. Final night embraced the shoreline with a gentle silver glow. Every lantern waited quietly for the place it longed to go. Morning lingered just beyond us, hidden past the eastern sky. Every breath became a promise no one wished to leave behind. The lake reflected every lantern like 1,000 hearts at peace. Every flame became a whisper, telling sorrow to release. Mira walked along the water, carrying no light at all, for she knew the truest brightness answers only love's own call. She looked toward the silent heavens, where the fading moon still shone. Then she smiled with quiet wonder. None of us walks on alone. The night is not the ending, nor darkness something to fear. Every faithful heartbeat knows the dawn is drawing near. Until the morning carries light, we'll trust the gentle stream. Every hope released with kindness lies beyond a dream. Until the morning carries light, every flame will rise, turning into endless wonder high beyond the skies. One by one, the floating lanterns left the quiet lakeside shore, not as symbols of goodbye, but of opening one more door. Every ripple sang of healing, every breeze embraced the glow. Even stars stood still in silence, watching peaceful rivers flow. The child who lit the smallest lantern raised both hands into the blue. I believe tomorrow's waiting, and it already knows me too. The brightest dawn is woven from lights we choose to share. Every loving heart leaves heaven a little brighter there. Until the morning carries light, night will hold us near. one by one they climbed the heavens. With every wave they made, Mira closed her eyes and whispered, "Keep no light confined. The brightest gifts are always those we leave for those behind." The water smiled beneath the dawn, the stars refused to fade. For every flame that touched the sky, a new horizon was made. Until the morning carries light, now I finally know love is not a fleeting ember, but an endless glow. Until the morning carries light, every heart can see the light we freely gave away returns eternally. Until the morning carries light, forever shining through, because the dawn is born from countless hearts choosing hope again and again, for someone they may never even know. The lake lay calm beneath the sunrise. No lantern floated there, yet high above the waking world, 1,000 newborn stars began to shine. And every traveler carried one inside.